statin drugs interfere with the liver's ability to make cholesterol. That's, obviously they do that. The liver needs to make cholesterol in order to store fat. And it needs to store fat in order to process fructose. And fructose, of course, high fructose diet is a huge problem. The liver can't process fructose anymore because it can't store it as fat with the statin, because it can't make the cholesterol. Now somebody else has to take care of the fructose, because fructose is really bad. It's much more glycating
I didn't realize there was another alternative for detoxifying fructose other than the liver.
Yeah, well, so there is, and it's the muscle cells that will rescue the body. And what they do is they go into anaerobic metabolism, because you cannot handle fructose in the context of aerobic metabolism. You're going to get glycation damage, you're going to get oxidation damage, it's going to be a mess. So the muscle cells go into an anaerobic mode where there's no oxygen, and they take in the fructose ferociously, and they skim off a tiny bit of energy from it, just enough to kind of keep going, and then they produce lactate. So they basically convert the fructose into lactate, and the lactate fuels the heart and the liver. So the skeletal muscle cells make a heroic sacrifice in statin drug therapy in order to rescue the heart and the liver. And then the heart and liver are able to use the lactate for fuel, and therefore they can stay healthy. And so, but the muscles get completely wrecked, and then you end up with, in a wheelchair or something like that. So it's really scary, I think, that particular aspect of the statin drugs.
Is that different from the rhabdomyolysis, or the bursting of
the rhabdomyolysis is because the muscles got wrecked, and the hemoglobin, the myoglobin in the muscles precipitates out and gets the muscle falls apart, and then the myoglobin gets into the blood, and then the kidney has to dispose of the myoglobin, because it has to get rid of all these things in the blood that you don't want there, because they're going to make a mess of things. And the kidney gets destroyed by the myoglobin that gums up the kidney,
because it has to filter it out.
Has to filter it out, and then that kills the kidney.